start this one here. So click on this and execute. So that's the insert. So this is the data set for this. So now let's move on to the next page, which I'm going to show you on how to run your queries, how to see your table that have been created so far. So this job table, if exists product cascade, is to exist the table. So maybe you have created the table before and you don't want to see it again. So you drop the table if exists product cascade. It's going to delete that table for you. So now I use that to delete the nonsense table that is bringing up before for me. So now the next thing I'm going to do after we already insert the data set for the products, let's try and insert the data set for customer. Insert into customer. So and inside the customer we have name, comma, email, email, comma, then the city. Then inside this you have the values, then put the values there. So the values you want for the list. So now you want to know the customer name, customer email and all. So after you are done with this, so then you are going to insert the name before the bracket. This say Alice, comma, then you also put the name this thing. You can write Alice at gmail.com. So that's the email. So then you put the city that it come from. So let's say it's coming from Lagos. So now after that, come down again, open the bracket. Let's have another name. Let's say this one is Bob. So and the Bob going to be Bob bracket like this. Let me do it this way so let me spell it. So Bob at gmail.com. So now after you are done with that, put in place where it come from. So this is city. Let's say it's come from city of Abuja. So comma here too. Don't forget to put comma. So now then down here too we also have another thing, another name. So release that one to be, let's say Charlie, Charlie comma then you say Charlie at gmail.com. So then we use his name and put any name there. Let's use name of the city, Port Harcourt, Port Harcourt. So Port Harcourt, comma then after that, let's also have another one person name. So let's say David, comma then say David at gmail.com, comma then after that let's have his what do we call it, city name. So let's say came from Kano. When you are done this, then let's insert this data set into customer. So it has successfully insert into customer. So now let's also insert into others too. So inside the others, we want to insert the customer underscore ID, comma, then also other underscore date, other underscore date. Then after you are done, close the bracket. Then now put the values. The values we want to insert them. So now inside this we have one comma, put the date. Let's say 2023 and 08, for instance. So then after you are done, put the comma. So now let's also have another one, and let's use that one to be 2. After I put the 2, let me remove this. Don't need to put this 2 comma, then release the date. Let's say 2023 slash 08 slash 04, for instance. But this date supposed to have the quotation mark. Set date with the quotation mark. So have comma. So now let's also have another one again. That will be 3 comma 2023 slash 09 slash 07. So just using that example randomly, just to understand what I'm doing. So now have one here again. Let's start from one again. So 2020 2023 slash 08 slash 09. So then put comma. So let's also have another one. So that would be 2 comma 2023 2023 slash 04 4. So here put the quotation mark, put the comma. So and then we also have another one. That would be 3 then 2023. Before you put 2023, so you have to put the quotation mark slash 08 slash 15 quotation mark, then or close it like this. Then let's insert this into others. Let's say 8. So now let's say 3 for this. Let me send the date to normal random date around age. So let me bring in the near x something like that. For the date, there's one date I did not cover in the front, which is meant to be this. So can you see that? So it's now well arranged now. So everything has been well arranged. Let's execute it. Execute query database cannot run inside the transaction block. So for us to get rid of this, let's drop this. resist and redo. So just use what do you call it? We use others. So let's execute this. Use others get should work. But I didn't understand the reason why it's bringing this. It has worked now. So it has successfully created. So now after you have already insert this one there, so now let's also insert into other. So other items. So inside the other items, we have the list under underscore underscore id comma product underscore id comma then also have quantity then in front of it we write the values. So now let's use the values under the quantities. So open your bracket like this. Say one for that. Then put the comma. So let us also open a new one. Let's see that we have just one. So let's say 1, 4, and 2. So let me remove this. So now outside there put the comma. So then open a new bracket again. Then have two, 1, comma. So let's open a new bracket again. We have 2, 5, 1, and put the comma here. So let's have another bracket again. Let me just do this randomly. We have 3, we have 3, then we have 1. So now another bracket we have 3, 6, 1. So then let's also have another list. So that will be 4, 1, 2. So let me list so that you'll be able to see the list from this one very well. But see, we are still going to work with it. So now, let's open bracket and let's have 5, comma 2. So now, then open a bracket again. So I have 6, comma 1. So then inside this one, so now let's execute this from here. So let's execute. So it has already created. So it has already created. Now the data has already created. Now let's fill our table one by one. Before we answer the 20 questions that we are going to be doing now. So let's fill the product categories table first. You select, then you put hash like this from categories. So after you left from categories, then let's execute. So we want to see the categories table. So this is the categories table. So it has been built. So now we also want to look at, let me show this so that able to see clearly. So now we also want to see, um let's say select from products. product table. We want to see the product table. So we select from product table, execute. So this is the product table down here, as you see. So this is the list for the product table. So we can see it clearly now. So we have the product table to be this. So this is the list of the product table. So now we also want to look at the um let's select and check customer table too. So we say select, put this one from customers, customers, then inside the customer execute this one too to see the customer table. So we see this is the customer table. This is the data that we enter into it. So we have execute this. Then let us select from select our table from order ID, others. So let's select and see the others table too. Highlight it and execute it. So you going to see the others table. So this is the others table here, as you can see. So this is the others table. So now we also want to check other item. Let's select, put this from others underscore items. So after you write this, then execute your query. Select from others item. So these are our table for others item too. So we have done successfully well for creating a table, and we have created all the table successfully. Now what else? What are we going to do now is that we want to be answer some 20 questions based on the tables that we have created so far. Let's say that we want to list all the customers. So we want to list all the customers. First question, list all the customers. So if you want to list all the customers now, let me see if you under the field, let me fill in. So we want to list all the customers. What are you going to do? The first question one, list all the customers. So if I want to list all the customers, for instance now, select put hashtag, then you select from customers, type customers, then put this one here. So let's see the list of the customers. So can you see that? So this is the answer for number one. We have seen the customers like that. So now let us also answer this. The next question. Next question is that list list all products. Let me put this that is list all products with their categories. So we want to list all the products with their categories. So this is the query I'm going to write. So you first select the p name as product, product. Then now the C category, that's the products. So product with their categories. So we represent product with P names, you understand, as a product. So we represent C as a what? Category name. So that's the code. Then after we did that, now say from P product. So that will be product P join the table. Let's say join categories. So the categories see on P dot category underscore ID. So and going to be ID is going to be C dot category. So now category underscore ID. Category underscore ID. So then we put the file function there. So now let's run this to list all products with their categories. So I want to run this to list all products with their category. Execute. It's products. It's not product, it's products. So that's why I bring it that. So now after that, let's execute category ID, category ID, p dot category ID. Okay. So now let's execute same product C category category does not exist. Pick category. So the P category does not exist. So we use P name as product, then C category underscore name. So and on P category ID is equal to C category ID. Oh. Okay. So this will be P name. P name is equal to C category ID. Let's execute. So P name is already represented now. Coming. Okay. Now this is the format I'm going to use. I'm going to come up there